Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Defect Ascension level 13, let's do this. Another try? No, I'd rather not. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Is there an elite? There is an elite. Is there 2 elites? No, there's only 1. It's not a burning elite. We'd have to get lucky, but we could maybe fight this elite and then fight... I don't really want to fight 2 more elites, but there is a free elite path, but there's also 250 gold and an early shop, which I actually still like. Let's take that. I like getting the early cash. We did kill him. I like getting the early cash so that we can get maybe 1 good relic early that can kind of define the run. I will take a leap. I will lose my leap. Hey, it's early, and we got Thread and Needle, which is a little bit of block every turn. Dude, Clockwork, Souvenir, Bias, Cognition would be great. For now, I'll take Clockwork, Defrag. Give me a leap. Purge a defend. And then that's good enough. That's a good relic to have. It's actually quite good to have. The ability to, you know, ignore that turn 1 vulnerability or turn 2 vulnerability from Gremlin Knob on the 2nd act to ignore all of the like dazes that you end up getting. On the 3rd act to ignore constriction. It's good stuff. I'll buy another leap. That's why I purged the defend, because there seemed to be a lot of, oh my god, you know what, screw you. There seemed to be just immediately leave. There seemed to be a lot of early block cards that are really good to add to your deck. So actually maybe purging the defends is your way to go early here. Next turn would be strike, dual cast. We could only do not that much damage here. I think we end turn. Yeah, Snecko Confusion, good one, good point. I'm not gonna dual cast, I want the passive damage. We have no ball lightning is the problem here. So because we have no ball lightning, we can't add a lot of lightning orbs frequently. So we've just gotta add 1 lightning orb whenever we can and just try to block. It's gonna be a bit of a rough fight. But hey, at least we're not dex downed. So we can still put up decent block. This is not gonna be a bad fight for us at all. That's totally acceptable. We get Bag of Prep. Early, that's pretty nice. Give me a cool-headed. If we can get this sort of defrag, focus, lightning, frost going early, that'd be extremely wonderful. Okay, what do we get? Just don't be a curse. You know, it's not a curse. Gurya. Gurya, wish you didn't have Gurya. I'm actually just gonna take the Sapphire Key. And you know what? I'm gonna go fight this Burning Elite. I wanna knock him out early. I wait way too long to, oh my god, we're dead. Yeah, he's got plus 21 HP, excuse me. No, you know what? We do counteract his negatives slightly. You never know, maybe we'll be fine here. What kind of a draw is this? This is a draw where you don't do anything. Taking 16. We're taking 5. We're taking 10. And then you're dead. Okay, that could have gone better, could have gone worse, but that was probably the single worst elite that we could ever have fought, and we fought him, so you can imagine how I feel about that. This is nice. We can avoid the vulnerability. When we kill one of these horrible rats. Well, they're not actually rats. The rat is the dead part of the body. Oh, how horrible. Hexaghost? Yeah, Hexaghost. Hexaghost is not bad. We don't really scale that much, but we at least have a, you know, the passive damage from lightning and frost, so it's not that bad. Electrodynamics is insanely good. Electrodynamics is so good that we might want to go fight elites on the second act. Please. Well, I don't know how much damage we're taking, but I put up literally all the block I could and we're still taking 3. By the way, they're all dead. Honestly, could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Give me a free zap. I thought it was a mushroom coming out of a rag. I never knew until your stream that those dead rats on the bottom. Some weird mushroom thing. Nope, they are dead and dead. And very dead. And very, very dead. Man, I need 1 bias cognition in this deck at this point. That would really hit the spot. But thanks to plated armor, and then once we get some frost out there, hopefully we take very little damage. That was the wrong time to play the cool-headed. We should have played ball lightning, and then we could have drawn ball lightning. Still, we're actually doing pretty well against Hexaghost. The focus is helping significantly. So for the second act, what do we need? Well, we cannot get any sort of like disarm because it doesn't exist. We can get Go for the Eyes to help with Book of Stabbing, but really we just need more generation of orbs. If we get more orb generation, it'll be easier for us to kill the other elites that we want to fight. So this is his 30 damage turn. We're probably not going to kill him. Should have played the leap, but hey, we got more leaps. We're going to take 2 damage. Manuk, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. 7, 7, 5. It's not enough. You're dead next turn. This was a very good fight against the Hexaghost. We took 2 damage. It's fantastic. Rainbow Meteor Strike Vision. I like a rainbow because upgraded, it allows you to cycle orbs over and over again. And you know what? I honestly think we go Snecko Eye. We have the opportunity to build this deck into an expensive deck early. We have elites that we can probably go fight. There's a possible like 4 elite path up here. Do you see this? I think we've got a good shot at making this a very interesting, fun deck. Milk Jug, welcome as well. How you doing? Snecko Pog says Verdacula. Dude, I mean, here's the thing. We have, right now, just Rainbow and Electrodynamics, but we want to get lots of draw, and we want to get lots of expensive cards, and there's a lot of expensive defect cards. I mean, even Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike now means that we can play everything in our hand every turn, because Meteor Strike gives us Plasma. We got a good freaking thing going on here, as long as we don't screw it up. That was a pretty good turn. So I think we want... If we defrag and then Electro, we'll take no damage. And then we can even cool-headed to evoke another orb. And you're dead. Beautiful. Yeah, and I think we do want to fight elites, because if we fight elites, we can get to Electro faster. Yes. And Electro is a very big enabler for us because it allows us to kill the elites. The elites are going to be mostly the multi-dude elites. Multi-dude elite. We should have played Ball Lightning instead of Zap. So Zap was definitely not the best upgrade target for us earlier, because now at this point we're not even getting value out of the fact that it's 0 energy, but whatever. If anything, Zap is now a removal. 12 damage. We have 8, so 1 defend gets us there. $18. We have 8. I think we'll Ball Lightning. And then if we cool-headed, you're dead. Or we could strike you, but this is more fun. Ball Lightning, cool-headed, sweeping beam. I think we take nothing. I think we want to just add in expensive cards, and these are not expensive cards. Cool-headed is draw, so if you get this on the cheap, you could draw cheaper things to play. Ball Lightning is good for adding in more orbs, but I think we just want to stick with the expensive theme. Is there a late shop? Yeah, because there's a late shop, let's go question marks. Get Jax, transform, or obtain a special relic. The strength on turn 1 will stay permanently, so I actually think you transform. You probably transform strikes, charge battery claw. Well, not really what you're hoping for. Necronomicon would be beautiful, and Caridian is still fine. A little low on HP. There's bias cognition. Okay. Beautiful turn 1. Not very good question marks in the end, but that's okay. You want to play Defrag Electro. You know what we need? The best card that we could possibly get, I think, would be... Well, Consume would be good. But on top of that, the best card that I think we could get would be a... I forgot what it was. God damn it. I just immediately forgot what the card was that I was thinking that would be good for us to have. Dude, another bias cognition! It's so good! If we all for one, we can bring back Charge Battery Claw, but if we defrag Defend, we'll still take no damage. Ogrim said Omniscience! Yeah, only if we get the, what's it called? Prism Shard. Only if we get a Prism Shard. Give me a Rainbow Ball Lightning. And then 22 block. Actually staying ahead of this guy. Eight block passively. So if we play cool-headed, we should take none. And now we've got a lot of passive block, and an all-for-one will draw, well, a defend. So it's not the best, but it is free, so you might as well play it, right? Also, a dual cast is 60. All for one, draw defend. We could do 60 damage, and then 11, 71, plus 8, 79, plus 18, can do 97 damage. And then a strike does 104? No, 97, strike does 104. Yeah, yeah. We gotcha. That was a great fight. That was a great fight. Steam Barrier is not gonna be cheap. It might be expensive. So I think this is another skip. Yeah, that's wonderful. Screw it, let's go for more elites. Why not? As long as we get to bias cognition, we're happy. This is also a relatively, like, decent opening turn here. Let's actually, Gambler's Brew, though. Really need to hit that electrodynamics, which we did get to. So I will, I'll Capacitor, Electro Rainbow. They're all dead. Book got red, says Verdacula. What? Add some more ball lightnings. We're in a good spot. As long as he doesn't attack on turn 1, what the heck is he gonna do? Nothing. This is a weird turn. You actually get so many cards back. I mean, you're dead. This is an insanely easy elite fight there. You know, I like the value of a storm. It might be expensive if we draw it on turn 1, which we will if we upgrade it, but I like the fact that we can get more lightning out. Especially with Enchiridion as a free power. Mango, 14 HP. I'll take it. Let's also fight another elite. Oh hey, it's another Book of Stabbing. Well, this is like the exact same turn we had initially, so I like it. If we all for one, we could bring it back. I think we'll accept a little bit of damage. 6, 8, 9, 10. I should have played it first because we would have taken 2 less, but I'll use the potion. We'll take 4 damage. Defrag? Well, Storm, Defrag. Cool-headed charge battery. We're gonna take another 4. Actually, we're taking more than that. No, we are taking 4. Why was my math so off? Doing 24 damage. We have 24 block. 2, 5, 7. We don't have 24 block. Now we do. I love having the free cards that you can bring back thanks to All for One. Easy elite fight. Take another rainbow, that's a great card to have. Now we're gonna start upgrading. Let's get the rainbows upgraded, because that's good value. And let's go fight another elite, why not? We're going elite heavy on this one. Defrag, buffer. Now, no electrodynamics sucks, especially because it means that the gremlin leader is probably gonna attack. But let's get the rainbow out anyways. And we're gonna take like 2 damage, but yeah, let's take 2 damage and let the buffer go. We'll save the potion. So the gremlin leader is gonna attack. We really do need electro, and we got it. So if we electro, 3 lightning at the front, we could dual cast it, why not? Charge battery leap. We could charge battery leap, block potion, but I think we might take no damage here. We'll take 3 damage. It's like easily okay and worth it. Bad time for an all for one, but we can still do this. Bad time for a rainbow too, because it's not gonna shuffle. We have Art of War too, which we should pay attention to. If anything, we might want to remove the strikes just so that we can get the energy on future turns out of this. I mean, you're dead. We get the shovel. I think a skim works. Any card draw you like in a Snecko Eye build. You can... Oh, man. Give me the max HP. I think we want... Well, we want probably Dolly's Mirrored for another Electro, but if we take Gambling Chip, we can get to it faster. We also want Glacier. We can get Gambling Chip Glacier. Seems very good. Abe been NR #1 in my heart for years. Abe is #1 on Slay the Spire category. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think we want Gambling Chip Glacier. And we'll rest. And with Gambling Chip and 7 cards, we can dump anything that's expensive and keep the good stuff. Dump it, dump it. Cool-headed is probably worth it. Creative AI is interesting. Are we gonna play a Strike? No. Are we gonna play Ball Lightning? No. Are we gonna play a Skim? Maybe. Cork, thank you for the gift subs. Number one! Number one! Number one! Number... You know, I'm glad I got rid of the Strike now, because we got an all-for-one. So, Claw? We need to play creative, we need to play Electro. All-for-one will give me a Strike and a Claw, so that's cool-headed. I'll take a Storm for free. I'll cool-headed. Eight plus 7. We're so close to taking no damage. Give me a Skim. Okay, we didn't get anything that was worthy. We should have probably just, like, you know, played the charge battery, but you gotta take the risk sometimes. Red Bearskin, welcome. How you doing? Hello. Hello. So really, we need creative AI in this deck, because having a good power to play with Storm that can make your run stronger with something like an Echo Form is beautiful. And now we've got Echo Form out there. I mean, we want Echo Form, we want creative, we want anything expensive, we want bias cognition, we want it all. We want it all. We want it all. Give me another rainbow. Give me another rainbow. Have a free shot, futile weakling. What are you doing, 21 damage? I'm sure we have enough. I'm sure we can get enough. Excuse me. That's enough. Because this is how we want ourselves to look, with 10 orbs fully powered up. You're doing 27 damage. I have 27 block, so as far as I'm concerned, let's try to get more orbs. And by more orbs, I mean more Echo Forms. Whatever, get out of here. Give me a zap. This fight is already solved. Yeah, I mean, because of the creative, because of the Echo Form, like, we're gonna be fine. In fact, we could even double biased if we want, but a double rainbow is also pretty good. And I think we can just double bias cognition. And then you're already dead. Okay, beautiful. We didn't need to rest, surprisingly. Echo Form. We don't need Inserter. We have a Capacitor. We don't have Consume. Inserter's not that important. Black Star is very good, as is Astrolabe. I think we'll go Black Star, though, because we'll probably be fighting a lot of elites. And we'll, you know, be fighting the 4th floor elites, too. I see this working. We do want to hit up a lot of camps, though, because we do want to keep upgrading cards. So what is the best path moving up? Lots of question marks. So I like the middle path. And then we can fight... We can fight one elite. If we go left, we have to fight 4. If we go right, we have to fight 2. I guess we'll fight this elite because I love the like triple campfires going up. But it could be a lot better. Too expensive. Too expensive. Too expensive. Too expensive. Glacier. Too expensive. Dude, I love the free all-for-ones, and I love the fact that it brings back everything that's free. Oh my god. Strike, zap, cool-headed, defend, leap, skim, ball lightning, capacitor, dual cast. We did 80 damage on turn 1. Are you alive? You have 1 HP. I didn't even think about Echo Form because I was like, we got you. You're dead. Sunder, yes. Upgrade a card, yes. What do we want? Rainbow coming back around is very good. We do need to remove a lot of cards from this deck, but we haven't really had an opportunity to, unfortunately. Not to be able to remove as many cards as we would like, that is. Sunder is 25 damage, but a rainbow... Man, rainbow's free, is it? Okay. Give me a rainbow. Glacier. Cool-headed. Now a Sunder is a kill. Echo Form. Give me a... Yeah, Echo Form, Capacitor, Defrag. Very good, very good. Add a self-repair to this deck and we're pretty much good to go forever, I would think. Yeah, probably forever. Who's the boss? This is Power Boss, which does suck, but once we get the Defrag, Capacitor, and Echo Form, we don't really play that many powers. So I'm hoping it'll all work itself out, although I am a little scared. Fusion for energy doesn't seem that bad, but hologram to bring back a card seems maybe a little bit better. It's a tough call. 107 gold for a relic. Weakness turn 1? I'd rather save it. Charge battery, electro, or ball lightning. You can take my ball lightning. We produce enough lightning with the rainbows now that that's not necessary. We will recall. Oh, you know what? Because of the shovel, these campfires are extremely good for us. This is the path that we want to take. I mean, we still want to fight elites, but this is still the path that we want to take. We don't need electro. Glacier defrag is very good. Hologram's expensive. Dump it, dump it. Dump it, dump, dump it. All for one means that all the zero cost ones can be drawn back in our hand. So we can even dump defrag, I guess. We'll just draw it with all for one. Although this says it costs 1, but that's not what this says. It says it costs 0 for the turn, but it's still the same turn. That must be a bug. I say that, but it's probably like not supposed to be discarded and then drawn again, but I would prefer it if it was, because it makes sense to me. At least we get those back. So no defrag, but I guess it'll come back around. We did put up 52 block, though. 21 damage. I forgot about the doubling. We should have doubled up on a leap. It's my bad. At least we're taking no damage. Okay, remember, Echo Form. We got Echo Form. 7 block. So this is 14 block. This is 14 block. This is 18 block. This is also 14 block. It's expensive. It's also 44 damage. I think you probably double a leap. And then you can dual cast capacitor rainbow charge battery. There you go. Taking no damage. Barely. Okay, what do you double up on? Probably a defrag and then one glacier gets you there. In fact, you could even rainbow, but let's just get the glacier out. We don't need lightning. Or sorry, we don't need dark. We seem to evoke the dark on the intangibility turns anyways. Dead freaking branch. Hyper Beam is a no-go. We do not want that card. But Dead Branch is interesting. What do we exhaust? Hologram. Hologram and the Curse is what we exhaust. So, you know, look forward to those cards. Powers are all upgraded. You know, I think we probably just keep digging at this point. Bottled Flame. All for one on turn 1 is pretty good, so you can play all of your zero costs stuff again. Keep digging. We get Turnip. Not being frail on the boss fight is lovely. And you know what? We're gonna go question marks. We're not gonna visit the shop. We'll do the shop on the next floor when we have more money. Because we have to do it. Madness. We don't care about madness. Just take my max HP. We have 83 HP. Also more focus is beautiful. Here, fight a boss from Act 1. We've got a lot of cards that need upgrading, but our deck is actually quite well put together, so I think we just want more relics. You, however, are just the absolute worst boss. What a wonderful turn. Echo Form, Capacitor, Defrag, Electro, Charge Battery, Dual Cast, Leap. What an insanely good turn 1. Okay, you're doing a lot of damage. A double Glacier has to get us there. 20 block, plus 15, plus 4. So 38 block, you're doing 42 damage. That's enough. So we'll Storm. Rainbow. And we might as well hit you. We could have saved energy because of Art of War, but let's just hit you. Okay, well, I like a double rainbow. Your mom lets you have 2 rainbows? Okay, play another Glacier, I guess. We're just playing, you know, orb generation cards over and over again, but that's the build that I want. That's exactly what I want to have happen. Here, anything that costs 0. Cool-headed, Skim, Glacier. Nah. I'm just gonna hit you. Power Boss. If we can get these orbs out there, the Power Boss is not gonna be that difficult. Because we'll have the passive block per turn that we should be able to survive. And Peace Pipe. So now you have to actually make the decision. Do you want to... Oh, man. Do you want to actually remove a card or add a relic? Oh, man. I think we need to remove strikes. So I think I'm gonna just remove a strike. It's unplayable. Good Ore builds are some of the funnest ones in the game, says Dirty Monk. I would agree with you on this fight, or on this run, let's say. We're not gonna play Static Discharge, we're not gonna play Strike. We're gonna play these powers. And we got a Glacier that we can play too. We're not gonna play Capacitor. We need to play Electro, we need to play Echo Form, we need to play... we need to play Defrag. So Echo Form, Defrag, Electro, Glacier, defend. Still taking no damage. We got another Electro. Oh, because of Dead Branch. I don't want it, but thank you nonetheless. No, all we want here is like double rainbows across the sky. And when we double up on Capacitor, then we can start doubling up on Glaciers and then filling up our orb slots with passive generation. So even now I'm like, we should probably double up on a Cool-Headed, but a Skim would allow us to draw 4 cards. Hologram does nothing. I think we'll double Cool-Headed. You know what? 1 is enough. Yeah. We're gonna take 4 damage, but that might be the last damage that we take. Now, I would have liked to have maybe doubled up on that Capacitor, but this is still more than fine, especially if we keep getting a Rainbow and a Glacier every turn. Actually, do you see this turn? This is an insane turn. Okay, we're gonna play everything, and then we're gonna start playing where did you come from, Buffer? We're just gonna play everything again. Okay, admittedly, we have way too much defense right now, but also, who cares? As long as we get a Rainbow every turn, we're just, like, totally set. No, should I guess I should start hitting you. We gotta hit you at some point. Sure. The draw is actually helping an absurd degree, because we can skim if it's cheap, we can cool-head it if it's cheap, and then get value out of the card, and also value out of drawing cards. The double Rainbow is getting us enough block on most turns. You're dead, so let's get the Buffer out there. Now we can start doubling up on powers if we get him, but we don't have a creative AI, so it's just like the garbage powers in our deck, in our hand rather. So let's double charge, draw. This is the first like really bad draw turn, but we still have a Buffer, so who cares? Yeah, we're gonna use it, but now you're only doing 24 damage. We don't really need the oh, good pen nib. We don't really need the double storms, but we do have an Electro in the deck. And hey, you know what? Maybe we'll get a creative AI out of Void. You never know. Anything 0? No. Defends are 0, but we can just bring them back anyways. What do you double up on? Probably a Sunder. Not a great turn, but that's okay. Should have a Rainbow. We can't play anything? We drew both Voids, and every card except for Claw is too expensive. Are you kidding me? Well, we have block, and we're not gonna die, but this is an absurd turn. It's pretty bad. Hey, you know what? We at least can bias. We won't double play it, but we'll single play it. It is probably the worst draw I've seen in a while. At least on this run. That was pretty bad. We did lose like 40 HP on that turn too, because he hit for 16 times 3. That's gonna be like 48. It's pretty rough, pretty rough. But we have 189 gold going to the shop. It's actually not that much. We have an artifact potion. I guess we're just looking for like good powers to buy here. Now what do? Probably remove the strike. It's still kind of unplayable. Loop. Pretty trash. Recursion, pretty trash. I mean, this is all garbage. I think we just remove another card. Yeah, this is all garbage. So what, if we remove something, what do we remove? Probably a zap. It's upgraded, but it also sucks. We don't need another ancient potion. A boot sequence could be okay, but we usually get enough blocks because we're playing powers early. We could get a loop, I guess. But it's like not necessary at all. Yeah, I think we just fight. Oh hey, a loop. It's actually not bad draw, with the exception of Echo Form, but if we don't play it, we don't play it. But I like loop. I like Electro, we have to get that out. Do we? Do we have to get Electro out? Let's think about this. You know, the Echo Form is probably more important. Okay, let's think. If we Electro, we're not gonna kill him before we shuffle and before Echo Form would come back around. If we play Echo Form, next turn's the tough turn because we have to block for 61. Yeah, 61. We need Echo Form to do that. We should keep Echo Form. It's expensive as all hell, but it's also just fantastic to play here. I think you dump Electro in that case. I think we'll also dump All for One. We're hoping for anything zero cost. We got something at least. And we're actually good enough to take no damage. Now next turn we're looking for cheap cards out of these. Capacitor, Glacier, Rainbow. Are you gonna take Focus or Strength? Oh, you don't take anything until you attack. I forgot about that. We could also Buffer. But, you know, let's see if we can do better. What do we double up on? The Frost only gives you 3 and 6 block. The double Glacier is very effective for block. And it's 13 block per, and then you'll also evoke some orbs eventually once you play the Rainbow. So it's gonna be like Glacier, Glacier, Rainbow, Rainbow. And then we'll still have energy for like a Capacitor or a Buffer. And we can use potions. Okay, how close are we to 61? +7, so we're at, yeah, +7, so we're at 50, 51. So if we play Buffer, it will protect us from the hit. That's pretty good. Getting literally exactly enough block with the Buffer is still pretty good. Now, if you double Electro, you're gonna evoke a lot of stuff. Then you can Cool-Headed, or you could double Cool-Headed. I think you double Electro. Especially with Storm, now we're in a position where we might even be able to kill him. In fact, you're taking another 12 and 25. It's barely not enough. It's barely not enough. It is enough. Wow, we can actually kill you. I'm surprised, but you're dead. If we can make it into the heart fight at this amount of health, I'm gonna be so happy. What do we do here? Double defrag. Why would we do anything else? Don't attack, keep Art of War. See what you get out of Hologram, I guess. Sweeping Beam? Nah. And if we draw Rainbow, we're probably clear. Glacier also does it. Yeah, okay. So if we can, I mean, I don't know if we can survive the heart, but we do have a good setup. I wish we had, oh boy, I wish we had a creative AI in this deck. It's the only thing I would want. Bronze scales at least means that the heart's gonna take damage. Machine learning is additional card draw, which really helps. Charge battery is just an upgraded block, but we have frost. I think we take machine learning to draw more cards to get to our good stuff faster. And on turn 1 here, I do like what we have, but I would really love a Echo Form. Capacitor I want to double up on, so we're not going to play it, but we'll probably play a Glacier. Let's see what we draw. We did not draw Echo Form, but we can still play a lot of cheap stuff. What's the order of the debuffs? Will the Ancient Potion help? Like, we might as well play it, right? What do we get? Hologram. What do we get? Echo Form. Because I was thinking we could hologram, skim, and bring it back to get Echo Form, but we just got Echo Form, which is beautiful. And we could even skim again. But I like the next turn, because if we double defrag, we'll be pretty happy with that. Ah, but you know what? We gotta skim again. We gotta get the rainbows drawn. So I think we do hologram a skim. White noise is good. And we should hopefully draw. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, we can't be frail anyways. It doesn't matter what we do with the Ancient Potion. I am dumb. Although we are gonna get hit for like a ton. So there's the double defrag. If we double defrag, double capacitor, we'll be happy. Oh, you know what? I get it. All of those statuses went into the draw pile, didn't they? So when we had 3 cards in the draw pile, he added 5 statuses. Yeah, that's why we had so many. It's like, no wonder that first turn was so messed up. Okay, what do we double up on? I would like to double up on machine learning. We have enough block. We also got plasma. Core Surge, hey, a little unnecessary, but that's okay. We have 6 energy. What do you double up on? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double this, see what you get. Static and Storm and Loop. Weird. Capacitor's coming up, but it's not here yet, which is the problem. Double capacitor rainbow's pretty good. Can we survive the next turn? I don't know. What is 0 cost? Charge battery, cool-headed, loop. That gives us energy back. Charge battery. We're not on Art of War, so we'll play that. I don't even want to play this because I like the draw pile. Turbo. We don't want it. Please hit me with your single hit. Ooh, it's 60 damage. It's rough. But I love this, actually. Double capacitor. And then we fill them up. Fill it. Fill it. It's a lot of block. It's a lot of block. I don't know. Use that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35. It's 50 block. It's still gonna take 10. Still gonna take 9, which will remove our plated armor, I think. Static Discharge did a little bit of damage at least. 47 damage. What do we double up? Probably a rainbow. Play a storm. Next turn, Maybe we can just double up on like a loop or something. We're getting close, but we're still doing a lot of lightning damage per turn. You know, we did 150 on that turn thanks to the double rainbow, so if we just keep playing rainbows, we should be set, right? Right? And we're getting a lot of value out of Storm from the loops. Probably want a rainbow next turn, do this. Okay. If we get a rainbow, if we get 2 rainbows that are playable, I think we're okay. Well, we'll start with this one. We have a glacier too. Do we need a glacier? We'd have 35 block. I think you got a glacier first. Glacier, rainbow, skim, and see what you draw, or glacier, rainbow, defend. Because if you glacier, each glacier is 21 blocks, so we'll have 42, 63 block, and we'll live. We'll actually have more because we will play rainbow. And you're dead. Any attack will kill you. We're gonna take 32 damage, but we'll live. Oh, you died to thorns. Beautiful. Hey, let's go. Another ascension level in the bag. Another power build. Thanks to Storm, Echoform, and Electrodynamics. We've done that before with a recent deck where it was like the second act and I'm like, we gotta add powers because we need freaking powers, but kind of did the same thing here. We only had 5 upgraded cards, but we upgraded the important cards and we had a relatively thin deck. We added, you know, we didn't rest, sorry. We dug for relics, we peace piped the strikes, and with Snecko's Eye being able to draw additional cards and play, you know, good cards on the cheap, we did a pretty good job. That was a very, very good fight. 8 turns, 6 turns and 0 damage on shield and spear. Not bad at all, not bad at all. That's a good one. Oh God, excuse me. Oh man, frickin' allergies, dude. Thank you, GT Cork, by the way. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.